Good morning. Welcome back to the farm. It is cold today. Thermometer said -7 here this morning. So yeah, it's cold. We're going to work inside as much as possible. And you know, probably not accomplish much this week due to cold weather, but hey, what are you going to do? So anyway, we're doing some sketchy stuff here this morning. You want to see? So I walked in here the other day, and I found this laying on the floor over in front of our doorway over there. And I thought, uh-oh, what's that? Oh, I know what that is. That is the elbow for our exhaust on our radiant tube heaters. It's rusted out, 100% due to me power washing and washing stuff in here and having such high humidity. 100%. But it's 12 years old and it rusted out. This is the one that has not yet fallen, but you can see it's not far behind. So yesterday I was at the store and I bought some new elbows. And I've been working on getting it up there. And you'll notice that loader bucket up there and that ladder. And yeah, we're fixing it. So we got to put some screws in it. Here's kind of the rest of what I took out of there. And that piece, it was single wall. I didn't realize it was, and so when I was at the store I bought B-vent. It's the dual wall stuff. It fit in there just fine. So we just need some screws to make sure it stays in there and doesn't come apart. All right, that'll work. Those heaters have been up there for 12 years. I'll take 12 years out of a piece of flimsy galvanized vent pipe. Yeah, that's good enough. So Dad was going to go to the store this morning and look. He might see if he can find something stainless for this other one over here. But yeah, we're going to need to replace that one too. So anyway, yeah, I know. Boom lift would be much safer, better, easier than tractor bucket standing in it. But here's the thing. The boom lift is at my seed warehouse and it's -7 degrees outside. I'm not driving it down here. This works just fine. For all you elitists that think you're better than us using your Celsius instead of Fahrenheit degrees, that'd be like -21 to you guys. It's cold. Okay, well, we got our exhaust pipe fixed there, so let's go move a little snow around. I did a little bit over the weekend as I needed to keep the driveway clear from the house, but I have not done anything in front of the seed warehouse, and it's been blowing and drifting really bad, so we need to clean out some driveways. The ground was not frozen when we got the snow. It is very cold now, and in some spots the wind blew the snow around, so there's not very much cover, so some of it is frozen now, but if you get into the grass you definitely gouge it. The snow's very dry snow, powdery, because it's so cold, so it's not sticking, which is sort of helpful actually, but I don't know. We'll pile it off to the side here as best we can. Well, that looks pretty good. We didn't get a ton of snow, or we did get a fair bit, but it just blew so much that it's not real deep in all the spots. I probably didn't have to scrape the driveway out here. The problem is when I get a seed truck show up unexpectedly, one, they wouldn't know where the driveway is. Now they will. And two, semi trucks get stuck in water. So, yeah. Get as much of it out of the way as we can. Should make that a little bit easier. I'm going to work on just widening out the entrance off the road here just a little bit, and then we'll go work on stuff at the farm some. What are the chances that this glove I just found is not one of my children's? Almost guaranteed. All right, well, we got a bunch of stuff done. Got my driveways done. Got the stuff out back pretty good. Let's see how my time lapse turned out. Are you still on? No. Camera died. GoPro's garbage. It was pretty well fully charged when I started. That battery should not have died, but I've had trouble with this camera doing that the last few times I've used it. It just dies. Even with like 30% battery, it just dies. Doesn't matter if I use a different battery or not. It does the same thing. It's the camera. I imagine -7 is probably pretty rough on batteries, though. So there's no metal in the cab to mount it to. Oh, we're up to -8.8, -0.8, 1. See, just plugged it in, it turned on. It says it's at 61%. Well, let's see what we got. Play it. Not much. That is super frustrating. So anyway, it's about lunchtime. I'm gonna go do that. We'll come back and find out what we're gonna do this afternoon. It's kind of a slow day. I'm not willing or wanting to go out and do much because it's cold. I don't really want to bring another project in the shop because it's nice to have the tractor and backhoe in here when we're pushing snow and using it. So I don't have a whole lot to work on. I've been sitting at the computer trying to figure out some starter fertilizer stuff because that's kind of the priority right now. At some point here, I need to start making planting outlines of what varieties we're going to plant where, start making prescription maps for the planting stuff. It's January. It feels too early to be working on that, but that's what I probably should be doing. Anyway, Phil's out pushing snow still. I'm gonna soak up the oil spill here. This is riveting YouTube footage today. We're spreading oil dry. Apparently we've got a leaky hose on the back of the backhoe. We're going to need to look into that at some point. We also have one on the tractor. I'm aware of that. At some point this tractor will get in here for actual service work. We're just not quite there yet. Obviously we're using it, so there. I did also have someone come and look at some more equipment. I've been selling off stuff that we don't use anymore. Got that manure spreader sold. I sold our old 512 disc ripper, some other stuff. I'm getting quite a pile of stuff that is sold, paid for, or at least a deposit put down and still sitting here. So hopefully some people come and pick some stuff up sometime soon. We can clean up our bench a little bit. I should clean up over there is what I should be doing, or putting insulation up in my seed warehouse. I should be doing lots of things probably, but yeah, we'll put the grease gun away and put these filters that we did not change on the 8R back upstairs and put that GPS receiver in the office. We'll just clean up our bench here a little bit today. Speaking of GPS equipment, selling stuff, I've been contemplating upgrading some of my 2630s, or maybe one of them, to one of the new G5 displays that Deere's got out. So if anybody wants to buy a 2630 with auto track and section control and possibly row sense activation, let me know. Tell me what you want, what it'd be worth to you. I don't know what that would be worth, but I know what a new one costs. So something that I might do before spring. They're readily available, which is not the case a couple of years ago. So knowing that, I don't really have to make a decision anytime soon. I can figure it out when I get to it, I guess. Just spraying the bench down to wipe it, and then I looked at the back wall. Yikes! I need to clean that. I'll start with the bench, I guess. I cleaned one. Not super effective. Hey Brock, next time you come and you got nothing to do, clean our walls, would you? That would be super helpful. Thanks, bud. Okay, I'm going home. It's getting dark anyway, so thanks for watching today. Sorry it wasn't real exciting. Tomorrow, I'm going to a farm show. I don't know if I'm going to film at this farm show or not. There's a good chance I'm going to say, nah, I'm not filming at this farm show. But I'm going. So if you're at Fort Wayne tomorrow, we should get there sometime in the mid-morning, 9:30, 10 o'clock. We usually walk around the show and leave by 2 and go find a good steakhouse somewhere. So that's the plan. It will be my dad and I. Brock's got to work his real job tomorrow, so he's not around. And yeah, looking forward to it. So have a great night, everybody. We'll either see you tomorrow at the farm show, or we'll see you on Wednesday. We'll find something to do on Wednesday. We should get something in the shop. Spray or something. I don't know. It's going to warm up a little bit, so we'll be able to do something. But have a great night. See you later.